Hey guys, welcome to Operators. In Operators, the very first one we'll be talking about is the arithmetic operators. You may have come across this before, but let's talk about them again. So in arithmetic operators, the first one we have is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, which is the remainder of a division, increments, which does an increment by 1, and decrement, which does a decrement by 1. So let's see it. Let's do the addition. So first, let's set some variables. Let's say variable x is equal to 5. Variable y is equal to 2. Then let's print the result. Printf. And this is an integer. So we use the format specifier for integer. And yes, let's call this z. But before then, we have to do the arithmetic. So let's just do this. Let's call this result is. So for the first arithmetic operator, we use integer. We do 5x plus y. All right. So z is equal to x plus y. So let's see the result of that. Obviously, you should know that. So result is 7, right? Now, what if we change that to a minus? Okay. X minus y. Oh, sorry. I did not save that actually. That was why. So let me clear this. Now let's do that again. So you see 5 minus 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. All right. Now let's proceed to multiplication. So I'm going to comment that out, and I'm going to use the multiplication symbol. Then let's run that again. So let's say the value of z now. And now z is 10. That is 5 times 2 is 10. So let's do a division. That's 5 divided by 2. Let me clear the terminal. Sorry, the output. Then save. And as you can see, it says result is 2. But you and I know that 5 divided by 2 is not 2. So the problem here right now is the fact that we have to store our answer as a float. All right. So because you are dividing two integer, it is not going to get the decimal value. It's going to truncate it. So what is happening here is called truncation. So to prevent it from being truncated, we have to set the new format specifier for our answer to be a float. All right. But then I want you to see what happens now. So now that we collect the result as a float, we also need to cast the divisor also as a float. So this is called casting. So we are now going to cast this integer. Previously it's an integer here, but we're going to cast it as a float right here. Okay. So to cast an integer as a float, you do this. So this is called casting. So we just casted y. Previously y was an integer 2, but now y has become a float 2.0. all right. So let's do that, then change the format specifier here to a float, and let's see if we get the right result now. So let me clear the terminal again, and let's do that. And there you have it. We have our result 2.5. So now you see 5 divided by 2 is actually going to give you 2.5 because there is a remainder. All right. Now let's go to the modulus. So I told you previously that modulus gives you the remainder of a division. So let's see that in action. So we have int z is equal to x modulus, that is the symbol for modulus, modulus 2y. Okay. So let's see what the result is. So modulus gives us the remainder of the division. Let's clear the output and let's get that on the screen. So let's run this. And as you can see, it says the result is 1. I have to change back the format specifier to an integer. That's why we had the wrong result there. So clear output, and let's do that again. And as you can see, the result is 1. That is, when x divided by y, that is 5 divided by 2, the remainder is 1. That is the modulus. Remainder of a division is the modulus. The next one is increment. So in increments, what we can do is we can increment a value by 1. And let's see that in action. So let's say we want to increment x. X is currently 5. We say x plus plus. Okay? So just for you to understand, x plus plus means x is equal to x plus 1. Alright? So let me run the results and let's see what we get. So I'm going to turn this to x. And now let's see what we have on our screen. So previously x here is 5, but now we've done an increment to the value of x, okay, using x plus plus. And now let's see what it turns out to be. So let's run that, and x should be 6 now. So you see x is currently 6. That is to say x plus plus, that is x is equals to x plus 1, and that is why we have 6 right here. Now let's do that for the value of y. So for y, we could now do decrement for y. So y decrement 1 is the same thing as saying y is equals to y minus 1. Okay, let's turn the results back to y so that we can get our value on the screen, and let's run this. So I'm going to comment out the increment for x, and let's see. So y should become 1 now. From 2, y should be decremented to 1. And there you have it, y is currently 1. So guys, that is it on arithmetic operators. I believe you're getting fully grounded and interested in C programming. And while we continue, I hope you get your hands busy. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.